体力は欲しいけど、やっぱりウェイトは絞らなくちゃね。
そうですか。男の子でもダイエットって考えるんですね。
Well, it's because I have a medical condition. Ciel looks up at me for a moment, contemplating something, then closes the lid on her lunchbox.
用事を思い出したので失礼します。
Damn it, I can't feed him. I'm going back to class.
私のことは気にせず、むしろ今日の出来事は忘れていただけると助かります。
Yeah, is that why she brought extra?
Presumably. She quickly packs up her things and takes off. And awestruck Arihiko nods to himself contentedly.
He had a good day.
Fifth period begins. I fight off the temptation of sleep as I scribble down notes during our classic lit class. Our school still doesn't allow note-taking on devices. They've said they'll switch to using tablets eventually, but seems like it's going to take another couple of years. Either way, people rarely get into trouble for using their phones in class. It's one of those unspoken agreements. There are plenty of students who use their phones to check their texts, look up information, or just browse the internet. I've always preferred doing things the old-fashioned way, so I'll write everything by hand. Oh God.
Preferred that?
Comes on without warning. A heightened, accelerated sense of awareness.
Oh.
My vision begins to bend, folding and twisting around a single point. My sense of equilibrium shifts, as if my brain were spinning on its axis. Everything morphs into a blurred mess. Feels like something is lurking at the back of my head, trying to drive me out of my own skull. I know this feeling. This is the dizzy spell right before my anemia hits.
Oh.
I should have seen this coming. I always knew this was a possibility. Damn it, this hardly ever happens. But I'm gonna pass out in class. Darkness shrouds my vision. I fumble for my desk, grabbing the sides of it to steady myself. But it doesn't help. I can't put any strength into my fingers. All I can do is brace for the fall.
Oh, did you catch him?
Just when I expect to lose control, I feel a hearty slap on my back. Before I know it, Arihiko is standing at my side. No, sir, I almost passed out.
Yeah.
I hear the teacher speaking to me from the front of the room. Nope, he says he's awful, sir. Arihiko's booming voice overshadows my attempt at a reply.
先生も遠野の体のことは聞いている。遠野、体調が優れないなら保健室で休むか。早退して帰っていいんだろ。
I don't know. I can't tell if he's just nice to a fault. I feel like there should have been an or there, but
I can't tell if that was a period or a comma.
No, it's definitely a comma because then they start he on the next line with capital.
Yeah.
He seems to have believed Arihiko wholeheartedly.
ほら、帰っていいとよ。そんな青い顔しやがって。まずいと思ったらすぐに言わねえとわからねえだろうが。
Serious face for once.
Arihiko scowls and slaps me across the back. Yes. Looking slightly more archery there.
それじゃあ早退させてもらいます、先生。
The teacher nods approvingly.
悪い、アリヒコ。いらない心配をかけさせた。
気にすんな。 中学からの腐れ縁だからな。お前が貧血でぶっ倒れそうな。
Yeah, you've probably seen it happen before.
Hey, Ski, try not to pass out on the way home.
Nobody warned him about that.
Yeah, no.
The actual medical condition he has to worry about every day, and everyone else is talking about like getting attacked by dogs and stuff.
Cars. And,
Yeah.
And nighttime in general.
Yeah.
Arihiko returns to his seat. Somehow, I get up from my seat and carry myself out of the room.
Can he walk home by himself?
He managed to walk out of the room by himself.
He almost passed out there.
I exit the school. I decided to pass on resting in the nurse's office. At this time of day, there's a good chance I'd just end up sleeping until dark. Instead, I decided it would be better to make the trip back to the mansion.
ちょっとは楽になってきたかな。
It must be thanks to the fresh air. 7 years ago, I survived a life-threatening injury, and the price I paid is my chronic anemia. When I first left the hospital, I used to collapse just about every day. And while I've lost a lot of opportunities from this, I've never felt like I missed out on anything important thanks to the support of the people around me. After reaching adolescence, most of my symptoms stopped surfacing. Or at least they did as long as I didn't move around too much. Though every now and again I'll still get dizzy and lose consciousness for no reason. I'm lucky Arihiko was around today. I probably would have fallen on my face if he weren't. I breathed deeply, sending a volley of fresh air into my lungs. Struggling against the dull waters swirling in my head, I make my way from school.
Oh, fancy building. Look at that.
I turn onto the street leading to the station. Is that the station?
Oh, yeah, that's where we... I think that's with Ciel when we got off the train.
I don't believe it. Part of my brain must still be spacing out. By force of habit, I almost went through the ticket gate.
Yeah.
I don't live with the Arimas anymore. I live in the Tono mansion now. There's no need for me to catch a train.
Yeah, oh.
I still don't feel well. I put a hand to my forehead and realize I have a slight fever. No point in heading home if I'm gonna pass out on the street before I get there.
しょうがないな。ほんと。
Disappointed by my own frailty, I carefully prop myself down on a bench. Maybe I'll just rest here till I feel better.
I suppose that's one strategy.
Absent-mindedly, I watch the crowds in front of the station. It's just past 2 in the afternoon. The city's as busy as ever. People stream past in waves. Each and every one of them is far too absorbed in reaching their destination to bother looking at who's around them. The place is swarming with people, yet everyone's too immersed in their own little world to notice. They're each the main character in their own story. Today is just another day in the story of their lives. Despite seeing perfectly well, they spend every waking moment in willful ignorance. Their days never intersect, nor do their respective paths deviate. Preferring to expend as little effort as possible to reap the most basic level of comfort. I mean, sounds like a pretty good life to me. It seems people have chosen a life of individualism, to only interact when absolutely necessary. I don't know if it's my fever, but something has me feeling sentimental.
帰ろう。
I'm feeling better anyway, and the longer I sit here, the longer I'll dwell on this stuff. Lifting myself from the bench, I join the masses. I start for the mansion, my head still heavy from the anemia. Right now, all I want to do is lock myself in my room, close my eyes, take off my glasses, and just breathe.
Oh, wow. We actually get to... Oh.
Ah, Howdy there, Ark. And we finally see Shiki!
Yeah.
Until I see her. The text just changed.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain time itself has stopped.
Yeah, the font changed, right?
Every part of me is being drawn in. The moment forever imprinting itself onto my memory. Golden hair, crimson eyes, white clothes against porcelain skin, pure as driven snow. Not a blemish to be found, like a sacred summit yet untainted by man. My pulse skyrockets. Bodily rhythms go haywire. My veins and arteries dilate. Every nerve in my body fires as this phantasm feverishly warms my spinal cord. To say I'm captivated would be an understatement. I stopped walking what feels like ages ago. As she leaves my peripheral vision, I turn around to not lose sight of her. I realize I haven't been breathing. I feel nauseous. I can't breathe. The pain is unbearable. I can't remember how to breathe. The irony of Ark going around wearing a cross.
Yeah, it's alright.
My throat is on fire. My eyes feel like they're about to burst. My palms are slippery. Yet, deprived of blood, my fingertips are so cold they're numb. Ark, did you just steal all of his blood?
I hope not.
I'm drenched in sweat. I recall that I'm still an animal. Still alive.
Huh.
That gets me breathing again. But my will... It didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, I think it switched back?
I didn't choose anything. All I wanted was to go home. Will snaps like a tightrope, and I plunge into the depths below.
Yeah, the font changed back and forth there a little bit.
And we're back to the regular font.
Right. And back to first person, I guess?
And now we're back to the other font.
Oh?
I have to follow her. I have to follow that woman. I have to follow her. Follow her and speak with her. Dragging my frozen feet. I can't like a
Dog, I guess? But
berserker.
censored. Yeah.
Rectangles. I follow after my
Fair
fair
prey.
prey. Yes, that is an
Yeah, he's feeling like a...
kind of looked more like an L to me at first.
I know,
I was
it's a
like,
really faint one. He's almost hypnotized or something. Woman walks slowly. She has no idea I exist. Questions, one after another, graze the back of my mind. She doesn't know I exist? That's so goddamn stupid. Could she be the one? She hasn't noticed me yet. She must be returning from something. Must be. She's probably exhausted, out of strength. Which means this is it. This is my chance to blank her for sure. I'm guessing kill, but...
Fuck.
He mentioned prey, so yeah, he's feeling something. The question is, what's driving him there? Whoa! Backwards now.
I want to taste this
Want to taste this
ripened fruit.
Wow. When was I last satiated?
I
I
want to pursue her, to
tear
her apart.
Yeah. Not for self-gratification or mere sex. Something more primal.
I want to savor her, to
To
bring her low. I
can't remember. I still...
Every fiber of my being wants to...
Blank her.
I mean, he
I
was
know.
talking about sex earlier. That could literally just be like...
It's hard to say, honestly.
I
It's
can't-
hard to tell what's
It's
driving.
really hard to tell if he's horny or just murderous.
I'm guessing both.
Possibly both.
He's made allusions to both, so... Yeah. Like some kind of primal thing just taking over his mind. Can't remember the first time.
Continuing from the I can't remember.
Yeah, I still can't remember the first time. Dang, that's a weird effect with the backwards text. I sigh, but the breath doesn't feel like mine. Claw at my chest to stem my emotions from bursting. The woman weaves through the crowd, looking delectable.
Oh, baby.
My throat is on fire. I haven't been breathing. What about it? Of course I haven't. A blank like that would get anyone going. Yeah, now it's sexual again. And
Sorry, I'm just double checking these capitalizations to see if it...
if it spells something.
Yeah.
I think it's just going in and out, like wavering.
Yeah, it does seem to be the case.
But yeah. Oh, I
it's-
take it out of my bag. And slide it into my pocket as I walk.
Is that a knife in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? Yes.
Yeah. My fingers trace along the iron. I can't believe my luck. I even have the necessary tools. Incredible. I'm so close. Our secret rendezvous has been nearly over the edge. I should keep my distance, so she doesn't notice. So no one gets in my way. We're total strangers. So I need to track her scent as naturally as I can. You can track by scent?
Evidently.
Oh. That looks like that's apartment complex from Kara no Kyokai. That
Huh.
particular round spiral look to it. It's the
Okay.
one that showed up in the event for FGO too.
Yeah, how
She
about
enters
that?
an apartment complex. Automatic glass doors, tight security. Non-residents can't even enter the lobby. I wrap around to the emergency exit, stash my jacket in the shadows. Cut, enter. Oh wow, yeah, he just like slashed open the emergency exit. The lobby's empty. I look at the elevator. The light is stopped at the top floor. Click. I call the elevator with the button. Enter. I shiver as soon as I cross the threshold. Her scent remains, causing my lips to curl. This is exciting. Caged in this cramped box, I grip the weapon in my pocket and wait. She's so close. In just a few moments, I can finally blank her.
Finally redacted.
Yeah, redacted her. Exit the elevator. The hall should be empty. I vacate the box. To the other end of the corridor, still empty. I can't think. Only a single word lingers in my brain. Woman. That woman.
That's 2 words.
Yeah. Going to...
That's 3 words.
I arrive at the third room. This is the one. All the other rooms are empty. Are you sure? I'm sure. All animals have a decent sense of smell, whether we like it or not. Some have simply forgotten how to use it. Pitiful, unforgivable, worthless. Civilization's obsession with compassion has instead dealt us an invisible, fatal blow. I move to ring the bell, but stop myself. My glasses are in the way. Oh. I can't do anything unless I take them off.
いい
Oh?
決して軽はずみな気持ちで物を見ちゃダメだからね。
Hi, Aoko.
A woman said that to me long ago. Right now, I can't remember her name or what she looked like.
How dare.
I slowly remove my glasses. The lines squirm, wrinkling my vision. The lines move? Even I don't understand. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? What does Shikitono want to do to that woman? I don't know. I don't know, so I ring the bell.
はい。
That sounded way less cheerful than that exclamation point indicates. I hear a voice. The door opens. In that instant, I slide through the gap and into the room. Whoop. The woman tries to speak, but it's too late. Never will I hear the voice of the woman I so craved. Everything is finished before it can reach me. The sound of metal on metal rings the moment I enter the room. On metal?
On metal.
Was it the sound of the door? The grinding of my thoughts? A siren signaling the end. All wrong. Then what is it? The answer's obvious. There's only one thing it could be. It's the climaxing sigh of my knife leaving its sheath. Ah. I pass through the lines running across the woman's body. I stab, I cut, I slice, I carve. Severing piece after piece.
What a hell of a way to meet someone.
Right? Until nothing is left untouched by death. All in all, 17 lines across her body. Throat, back of the head. Right eye to the lips. Right upper arm, right forearm. Right ring finger, left elbow, left thumb, middle finger, left breast, lower right cage to the heart. 2 from the stomach to the belly. Inner left thigh, outer thigh, left shin, across the toes on the left foot. It takes less than a second. No longer than a mere passing glance. That is absurdly fast for 17 cuts.
Yeah, right?
In the blink of an eye, it's over.
Fucking Mystic Eyes, man.
She's dismembered into 17 lumps of flesh.
It's a good thing we've not had a servant with Mystic Eyes.
Well, I mean, we do.
I mean, good Mystic Eyes.
Well, I think Reigns has pretty good ones, and she's a pseudo-servant now.
I mean,
And Medusa's mystic eyes are pretty bonkers.
they just paralyze people.
Well, not when she uses them properly. Depends on how much magic resistance you have. Ugh. Wow, they really went all out there. And then he snaps to this pool of blood.
Huh?
Well, that was a quick route.
Alright, well, on that bombshell.
Yeah, unfortunately, that put us a little over time.
Unfortunately, yes, we are at time. So,
Yeah.
on the bombshell of Ark being in literal pieces.
And Shiki having, like, a serious murder boner the instant he saw her.
Well,
Yeah, that's a hell of a way to meet somebody.
As you do.
Yeah. Anyway.
We'll just hope that true ancestor thing manages to, like, you know, fix the problem.
Well, yeah, if you watch Carnival of Phantasm, you probably know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll find out exactly how this progresses next time. And until then, we'll catch you later.
Try not to get hit by a car on your way home, guys.